This is a brown butter cardamom banana bread from Cook's Kitchen. Oh, look at that. That's brown butter. That's a whole stick. So you put a stick of butter in here and you melt it. And then after it melts, you just cook it until it's brown. And then we're adding a teaspoon and a quarter of cardamom, which is a weird spice I had to go buy just for this. Mix that in. They say cardamom is an excellent banana seasoning. It kind of smells like cologne. So here, the next thing is 4 very ripe bananas that have been smashed. That's that. The book says don't just count the bananas, actually measure it and make sure you have 4 cups. But that took 4 really ripe bananas. And it also said don't freak out because this will bubble up like that. And it did. So mix that up. Like I said, mix that up till it's very well mixed. Ooh, it smells really good. Brown butter, cardamom, and bananas so far. Okay, now I'm supposed to add 3/4 cup of dark brown sugar. Too bad I only had light brown sugar. Why do I ever buy that? Because no recipe ever wants light brown sugar, but here we are. Mix it up. I have 2 eggs as well. Mix those up. I'm always nervous about adding eggs to something that's hot because it can happen, and it has happened, that the eggs just get scrambled instead of being part of what you're cooking, which seems gross. But whatever, it says to do it, so I'm going to do that. And then the other thing it calls for is vanilla, and you can't add the vanilla into too hot of something because it will get, you know, it's alcohol and it can get denatured. I think that's what it's called. But once again, here we are. It's a pandemic. Who am I to argue with? That guy. Milk Street. Okay, here's some eggs. Mix this up. Okay, now I'm going to put all of this in with, I sifted already, 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Oh my gosh. That smells so good. You guys are missing out. It says to mix this up. Alexa, dismiss. Alexa, dismiss. Okay, I'm going to mix this up a little bit more in just a second. Over here I've put pecans in the oven for toasting. And when they smell good, that's your sign. I toasted these too much. Yeah, they smell terrible. So I'm going to have to redo that. This one smells good. This is some pecans. They're in the oven at 350 for like 7 minutes. And that is toasted. The other ones were burned. Yuck. So I'm going to add these to this dough. When you're making quick breads like this, which means bread that rises with baking soda and baking powder, not yeast, you don't mix it too much. You're just supposed to mix it till everything is wet and incorporated. So I'm doing that. That looks good. I'm going to put it in this sprayed loaf pan and then cook it in the oven 350 for 50 to 55 minutes. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You're supposed to sprinkle the top of this with white sugar. It says a tablespoon. And then it makes, when I did this last time, I wish I had put on a little more. So I'm going to do a little bit more because it makes this nice, crusty, sugary top that's so good. Now I will put it in the oven for 50 to 55 minutes.